Hello, my name is Lorraine and I am a psychic medium and a spiritual teacher. Won't you join me in this upcoming segment of Everyday Intuition? In this segment, I discuss about how to start to learn to reconnect with our soul and to be able to have guidance in our everyday life. Everyday intuition is something that we should have access to. We are intuitive beings. We are soul in nature. And this discussion is about how we have moved away from the true nature of our soul, and how to be able to start reconnecting with our soul and bringing spirit back into our life. It is my goal to be able to have everyone understand their own intuition and how to be able to use it to guide them throughout their life. It is everyone's birthright to be able to receive the guidance of their soul, but we have traveled away from that, and it's my intentions to be able to bring us back into soulful living and to reconnect with spirit. If you have any comments at the end of this video, please do place it in the segment below. I look forward to reading them. If you have any other topics that you would like to learn about, please do place them in there also, and I will do my best to be able to bring some teaching on it. Everyday intuition. What does that mean? So if I were to take those two words and look at it as every day, being able to do something daily, and intuition, I feel that the word intuition is greatly mystified, and it really shouldn't be. It's really a very natural thing, and so it's my goal to be able to bring this understanding of what this intuition is that we have, and to be able to use it in our daily life. And I feel that this is key, and I know it's important because as a psychic medium, I have people coming to me all the time looking to make choices for themselves in their lives, looking to be able to have some greater insight and direction into their life. And I feel that what is lacking in a lot of people's lives is understanding how to connect with their own intuition, understanding how to connect with their own soul. And in that, through our soul connection, we're also connected with spirit. We're also connected with this greater spirit around us. But how are we connecting with that? How do we feel connected with that? And if we're not connected, how do we get reconnected? And so that to me is what everyday intuition is. It's not about learning to develop intuition to be a psychic reader, although if that's what someone wanted to do, to be able to help others and give guidance, that's wonderful too. But ultimately, I feel that it's important to be able to learn to connect with your intuition in our day-to-day lives, because that's empowering, and it's really connecting with our true essence. And what's happened over time as mankind has become civilized is that we have domesticated our intuition. We have domesticated our spiritual self. And our Western culture has really, it has concentrated on the logical, rational mind. And it's concentrated on really materialism and consumerism, and it's concentrated on all of that sort of commercial aspects and how can you be more productive and in order to, that is success, is that productivity. And if you cannot rationalize something and being able to approach it in logical terms, and it doesn't exist. And so what's happened is that the ideas of intuition, the idea of connecting with something greater than ourselves and having access to that, that's really, it's been shunned as we've developed, and our natural roots is very, very much connected to spirit. And we can see this as we've evolved, this lack of connection to something that's greater than ourselves, because we can see how this materialism has really consumed our lives, and how it's consumed the earth that we live upon, and how all of that has affected us negatively. But what's more is that I feel that there are a great many people out there that are really looking to connect with their idea of, what is this life all about? What is the purpose of this? What are my experiences all about? And I feel that there's this real longing or hunger or sense of emptiness in a lot of our society, and it's because we are disconnected from ourselves. It's because we're disconnected and not honoring a real integral aspect of ourselves. We are body, mind, and spirit. And so when I talk about everyday intuition, I'm talking about reconnecting with spirit, reconnecting with our own spirit, and with spirit that's all around us, the great creator, source, and understanding that we are all connected. And so it's my goal to be able to demystify all of that, to be able to bring that into a natural sort of way of understanding, and understanding that this is, in fact, our natural state, and that we have been sort of disconnected from our natural state. And it's funny, because if I were to compare it to, for maybe a lack of a better analogy, if you look at how we've domesticated animals, and how they've become completely dependent upon us, and how a lot of their own instincts have now been, those traits have been domesticated out of them. Well, it's the same thing with people, that because we have been taught to focus on our conscious mind, our left brain, and to rationalize everything, and to be able to just have that that quantification. But now what's happening is that as we're growing in our own technology, it's actually rerouting itself back to us becoming more whole, because what's happening is that through science, we're better able to understand, we're better able to actually quantify that the mystics and the sages, the ancients, knew what they were talking about all that time ago, and that their philosophies, their teachings, that was considered mystical and maybe even far-fetched, that it's actually coming full circle now, and we're better able to understand what has been sort of dismissed as being woo. And I feel that that's a real awesome period of time that we're in. And so we're in this accelerated spiritual growth right now, and we can see this by just observing what's occurred like in the last 30 years. Because I've been on my spiritual journey all my life, from a young child having experiences, and and then once getting to the age where I was able to study or want to pursue an understanding. So I've been on that path for decades now, and I know that there is an explosion of spiritual growth and understanding because of what material is out there now. Before, you couldn't get anything. Before, it really was about word of mouth and things that were passed down, which is traditionally how this sort of knowledge has been carried over, is by word of mouth, through secret societies, through teachings that were, really rather occult and esoteric. But now it's becoming, because of the awakening that's happening right now, because of the change in vibration, there's more and more information that is coming out, and that's a wonderful thing. And it demonstrates that we are actually growing in our consciousness. So it's my goal to be able to talk more about everyday intuition and everyday mediumship, and how to be able to work that into your life and to be able to connect with that, to get that sense of daily guidance, to get that sense of purpose and living your life to its full potential, and demystifying everything that really is a natural state. And so in the end, when we grow like this, because we are all connected, we are truly raising the consciousness, the vibration here on Earth, and we're evolving into 6 sensory beings, which is really how we're always meant to be. It's just there's been this period of time that we have become domesticated and moved away from that. And so it's my goal to be able to help us be able to reconnect with this. I feel that it's a matter of remembering our true self. And I know that most everyone has had these experiences where they have felt these expanded states and being able to connect with something that they know is beyond themselves. But wanting to do that more frequently, wanting to be able to have that, to be able to move into that state at will on a conscious level, that's my goal. So I hope that you have enjoyed listening to this as much as I have enjoyed talking about it. I do hope that you have enjoyed watching this particular video on everyday intuition. If you have learned something, if you've had any takeaways from this, please do place it in the comment section below. I really do like reading your comments. It inspires me to be able to bring through more messaging and more teaching for you. If you have any ideas of areas that you would like to learn about on your own spiritual development, or any experiences that you may have had, please also place them in the comment section below so that I may be able to bring you further information or guidance on this. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and share. Sharing is caring. I look forward to seeing you in future segments of Everyday Intuition. Once again, my name is Lorraine Appleyard. I wish you all very many blessings, and may you walk with spirit. Bye for now.